This is Roger with Wheel Kinetics in Tucson, Arizona. We're selling this truck. It's a 2000 Ford F350 Super Cab. That's a four-door extra cab. It's an XLT, which is cloth. It's a 7.3 liter turbo diesel and it's four-wheel drive. This truck has 210,080 miles on it. It was a theft recovery purchased directly from an insurance company in Kansas City, Missouri. The truck's on a salvage title due to theft, not collision. If you want to know more about why and how you end up with a salvage title on a vehicle that's not wrecked, watch a little 3-minute animated video in our ad. I'll tell you why. But basically, the insurance companies for the insurance, the attorneys for the insurance companies don't want any liability for Progressive or Geico or whoever owned this truck. So the way they do that when they sell it to us is by giving it a salvage title. If they give it a clean title and you go kill yourself in it after you buy it from us, maybe it can go back to them. So that's why they do it. It's attorneys and liability. It has nothing to do with the truck. When we get them here, we do a 2-hour inspection. This is what the inspection looks like, and I got my little cheat sheets here. First thing we want to tell you, obviously the tailgate is not original, and to me the rear bumper isn't original either. They probably had a fifth wheel in it and they screwed up the tailgate, whatever, and they put a newer tailgate on the back. Not a big deal, but my job in these videos is to tell you everything we know, and that's something we know. Also, you'll have 4 before pictures. You'll be able to see that obviously it's not as pretty as it is now. It went to Mako and got a 1-stage red paint job. Now, Mako is 1-stage paint. They're not hermetically sealed. There'll be a few little floaties in it. It's a very good looking truck, but it's not factory paint, okay? So don't expect factory paint. You're not getting it. If you'll look in the before pictures, there'll be 4 pictures before it left Kansas City. The passenger fender has been replaced. There's some dents on it. That the fenders are so cheap that we just bought one and put it on. Anyway, that happened, and it also got a tailgate cap on that on the tailgate. You'll see that's missing in the pictures also. Front brake pads, oil and filter, valve cover gaskets were leaking, so we got new valve cover gaskets. Steering stabilizer, both batteries are new. Like I said, passenger fender, sway bar links are new, wiper blades, got a cam sensor and a starter solenoid, and it runs great. I just drove it to our picture place, and in a second I'll be driving it with you guys on Frontage Road on I-10, and you'll get to see how it runs. It runs great. Now it does have on the A-pillar, on the interior A-pillar, it does have gauges, and it does have air suspension, neither of which we're going to guarantee. I don't think any of the gauges on the A-pillar are hooked up correctly, and I wouldn't, even if we rehooked them up correctly, I wouldn't want to warranty them working anyway. That's aftermarket stuff. So we're just not even going to go there. Just assume they don't work, okay? What else? The radio is there, and it's got little remotes over the top of it, and it's not working either. May not be plugged in, whatever. We don't specialize in radios. We do the truck thing. So the radio thing has come down to the point where we just tell people to go to Best Buy, have them install something that you want, probably with MP3 or Bluetooth or whatever, because inevitably if we buy something, it'll be wrong. And the person will take it out, put it on their garage floor and won't use it. We will have wasted 200 bucks. So we don't do that anymore. Okay, we're not buying any more radios. So basically you've got air suspension that it works today. I tried it, it works fine, but we're not going to guarantee that it's going to work tomorrow, because who knows. The bags are fine, they inflate, the compressor works today, but who knows, you know, I mean, it's one of those things that, you know, could be a good product that they put in, or could be a bad product, we don't know. So we're not going to go there. Anyway, this we do have a remote. There's your remote working. All right, I fire it up. Wait to start. It's got 210,082 miles as I'm starting it. Just so little information, Kelly Blue Book on this thing, 210,043 miles. They show a retail value of 12,527 miles. Fair purchase price of $11,500. All the way up to $12,431. This truck is a very valuable truck. I know what's going to happen with this truck. We've sold this exact truck on the exact same title many times. The people who know this truck, you know, who are going to be bidding on this truck, they also know. I'm going to open up the hood. I'm going to show you the fender that we replaced. The other fender should have Ford stamps. The Core Sport should have Ford stamps. That fender will be new. It won't. And it should have a little bit of blow-by. Moderate blow-by because it's a 7.3 with 210. It shouldn't be that bad. We'll see. That's not bad. That's not bad at all. Like I said, this is an aftermarket fender that we put on. There's your Ford stamp there. Sticker where it goes. More stickers where they go. Ford stamp here. And Ford stamp there. Aftermarket airbox, obviously. That blow-by is very, very minimal compared to most 7.3s with 210. I would say the guy who owned this thing took good care of it. But what else do we need to know? These seats came in the truck. The guy probably didn't like having the seats with the belt buckles going up here. They were the kind, you know, where they're anchored up here. So he replaced them with one piece that go here. And these are a lot better. These are a lot more expensive too. Got a little bit of a stain back here that detail couldn't get out. Passenger window. This is a nice truck. Has a little bit of rust at the bottom of the doors, but for a Kansas City truck, that's not bad. Carpet looks good. Headliner looks good. I like that he did that seat thing. That was pretty smart. I would recommend doing that on all of them. Then you don't get the rear person tangled up in the seat belt either. There's another reason why he probably did that. Back, forward and back, up. Down. Here's your air suspension. Pumping it up and dumping it. There you go. These are manual mirrors, so you're going to have to stick your hands out to do that. Let's see, door locks. It's a big truck. Like I said, this thing is, I don't think any of them work properly. So I wouldn't bank on any of these things working. And I told my guys, they asked me if I wanted them working, and I said I don't care. I'm just going to tell people that it's not working, because the minute we fix them, they won't work the next day, and then someone will scream at us. And I don't want to get screamed at, so they don't work. And you probably just plug them in and they'll work fine. But like I said, the radio, there's a couple remotes that are up on top here. The radio does not power up now. It probably just needs to be plugged in, but it's missing this knob on the outside. So who knows? It does have an MP3 opening for it. Plug, I mean. Air conditioning. And the air conditioning works fine. Yep. Perfect. Alright. Like I said, overdrive there. We put it in neutral. We'll go to 4 low. Now we're in 4 low. Drive. Oh, that's a beast. Yeah. You want to pull your neighborhood, this will be the one. And reverse in 4 low. Perfect. Neutral, 4 high. Drive. And we can drive the speed in that. That's perfect. And reverse in 4 high. Nice. All right, 2-wheel drive. Let's go for a ride. All right, this truck's on a salvage title. If you want to come to Tucson to drive it home, which you're welcome to do, we have to take it to the police and get a level 3 inspection. Then you can get insurance, then you can get plates. We get the level 3 inspection, then we go take that and the salvage title we currently have and get what's called the restored salvage title. Once we have that, then we can get you a temporary place to drive home with, and you can get insurance. Until then, you can't. So that's mandatory. We charge $200 to do that. Then there's a $250 dock fee if you come here, and there's taxes if you come here, which is what there is everywhere. And that's 2% city sales tax here in Tucson, plus whatever your state tax rate is. So if your state tax rate is 2%, you'll pay 4%. If it's 5%, you'll pay 7%. Just add 2% to your state tax rate, and you'll know what you're paying. What else? If you come here to drive, if you pay by wire and ship, all you're going to pay is the agreed upon price, and that's it. You won't pay anything else unless you want us to restore the title before it leaves, which I strongly recommend. If you want us to, add $200, we'll have it restored, the title restored before it ships out. Once we receive your wire, if you're going to ship, we will fill out the title with your name or your company's name and address. We'll notarize it, sign it off, mail it to you after we've scanned it into your online file. You'll be able to see it in your online file before it even ships out, before the title even mails out. We even scan in the envelope we mail it in. It's a nice truck. Even for a 1-ton being stiff, you know, the stiff suspension, it runs really nice down the road. That's 60. Sorry about the sun. This is the frontage road. There's I-10 right there. Sun's killing me. We're doing 70 on the frontage road. It's running great. Deposit is $500. Once we receive your deposit, we'll put your name in a banner over the truck at wheelkinetics.com, and you'll know it's yours. Until then, it is for sale. Okay? So please get your deposit. This is a 7.3. It's a pretty 7.3. It's a super cab. It's 4-wheel drive. This thing is going to last a very short period of time, okay? So please make sure, God dang, it's annoying. The sun's killing me. Please make sure that you get that deposit in. If you make a deal, somebody will get their deposit in and beat you to it, you're going to be pissed off. That happens quite often, especially with 7.3s and 5.9s. It happens all the time. So don't wait to get home to make your deposit. Do it right away. Let's see, what else? Warranty. It's a 210,000 mile, 16-year-old truck. There's no warranty. If you're looking for warranty, you got to go buy a brand new one, and a brand new one at Ford, a 6.7, which is not a 7.3, obviously, is going to cost you about $55,000, $60,000, okay? That is the truth, okay? If you want warranty, if you want a sure thing for a couple years where you don't have to spend any money on repairs, that's how you do it, okay? We don't know what's going to happen. The people at Ford who built this gave it X amount of miles and X amount of years. And basically they said at that point that it expired because they didn't know what was going to happen. If they could have given it a 25-year, 500,000 mile warranty, they would have. They didn't, because they didn't know. Okay? So please make sure that you know what you're buying. You know that there's some risk involved. And also know that we're not writing you a check if something breaks. If the day it gets to you and needs an injector, go get an injector, okay? What we have in front of us right now is a really nice truck, but it's 16 years old and has 210,000 miles. It could need an injector, it could need a windshield wiper motor, it could need nothing for 5 years, okay? But just keep it real, all right? There's a way to do risk-free, and that's brand new. This is not that, okay? Anyway, I think that's about it. Thank you for your time. That's it.